My name is Lydia, also known as Lovely Stitches, and welcome to Flosstube number 13, which will be a special edition about Dutchmaynia, which happened in the past week. Before I start my video, I'm sorry if you hear the wind. It is a very rainy, dark, windy day outside. So maybe I'm filming this upstairs and the window is right behind the camera. So maybe you will hear the wind noises around here. I'm sorry, but I really wanted to film this video. So yeah, let's get on. Dutchmaynia. Yes, finally. I have been waiting for this day to happen for about half a year, I guess. I was so excited to meet all the other Dutch Flosstubers, Pam and Steph, of course, the twins, Noorsun and Noordan from Twin Peaks Primitives, and all the international stitchers who were coming along, like 911 Stitcher, Linda, Dunya. I'm probably forgetting a lot of names right now, but I'm sorry, I don't do that on purpose. It was a very, very lovely day. As I said, when I was driving over to Roden, which is about half an hour away from where I live, I was nervous in the car. I was lucky that morning Sinterklaas came at the school of my children, so I had to help a little bit because I'm in the parenting committee. So at that point I could put my nerves aside and just be there for the kids. But when I was in the car on my way to Roden, and actually when I arrived at the hotel and I saw the first familiar faces, because I haven't met anyone in real life except Annemiek of the Handwerk Boutique. When I saw some familiar faces and the first hugs were collected, I felt home, I guess. I had the most wonderful day. I'm so glad I met everyone there. I stitched a little bit. I'm going to show you later on. I had a new start. And I bought a few things. We were gifted some things, so I will show it all. Excuse me. Well, when we first were, when we all were there in the hotel, they said Pam and Steph were running a little late. They said they were still in Drachten, which is about half an hour away from Roden. So we were like, well, yeah, okay, we just wait. We talk, and but 5 minutes later they were already there. So they had a good driver, I suppose. And then, you know, it was kind of weird. I'm sorry. It was kind of weird meeting them. You know, you have been watching them for so long, and they were in the same room. I mean, it's like almost meeting your favorite boy band. That feeling. I know all the other stitches know what I mean. So we had a little talk with them, and got more hugs, and met the twins of Twin Peaks Primitives, and well, they all had a little chat, welcoming chats, and then we could stitch a little bit. I didn't stitch at that point. I was too busy meeting everyone and seeing other projects, and especially all the hates people were bringing. I love seeing them because when you see pictures of a hate, it doesn't represent as much as you see it in person. And so I really love to see all those. Jemima with the big waterhole master, and Kikoda by Jantina, and Gypsy Firefly by Debbie, and of course the big finish of the Fall Fairy by yeah, she's Mevrouwtje Mus on Instagram. I don't know if I can say her real name, but she already finished the Fall Fairy. So we made a picture holding up mine, which is 50% done, and hers next to each other. And on the end of the video I will insert a picture of that. And it was just wonderful seeing all those beautiful pieces of art. Then it was time to have lunch, which was perfect. The hotel made sure there was enough for everyone, and well, we could sit down, relax, eat a little bit. And after that we had a little shopping time, so we went to the Handwerk Boutique, which was down the street from the hotel, and we had just about half an hour to shop, because we had to go back at 2 because the birthday of Stephanie is coming up, and we had a little piece of cake, and we sing in English and in Dutch to her. And I really loved the moment that we were singing in Dutch, and Pam was sitting behind me, and I saw her tear it up, and that was a lovely moment. So after that we stitched a little bit more, and I actually stitched at that point on a new start. Am I going to show it? Yes, I am going to show it. The night before I kitted up a new start, because I wanted something to remember this day by, and I started up this one. It's a Coffee Quaker, part 2 by the Heartstring Exemplary. I had this in my stash for quite a bit, but I haven't started it yet, but I really love it. I'm sorry about the glare, this is better. So I thought this would be a nice start for this day. So I brought it all along, and I'm stitching this with all the called for specialty threads, and I'm stitching this on a 32 count Belfast, which I bought earlier at the Handwerk Boutique, and I thought this would fit perfectly. It's a little bit variegated. I don't know if the camera will show it. And this is my start. I didn't stitch that much on the retreat day, on the stitching day. I only stitched a little bit up here, but I finished this motif. This is the first motif on the, get a pattern, on this side I started. So I finished the first motif the next day, and this is just a blast to stitch. I really loved it. And this is a lovely needle minder we received as a gift from Pam and Steph. It's Ohio, and where the little white dot is, that's approximately where they live. So yeah, it had to go on this pattern. So I love this, and I will continue working on this, and this will get a nice place in my kitchen when it's finished. So after we stitched a little, we were like, okay, now we want to go shop again. So we went back to the store, and we shopped again, and I bought a few things. I will show you that in a minute. I will first show you all the gifts I received. I received, sorry, my voice is doing weird things. I received a needle miner as a gift, but we also got other gifts, and I will show you that first. We received a bag, Dutchmaynia Stitching Day, with the pattern specially made for this day by the Noorsun and Noordan Twin Peak Primitives. And which I also bought. This is how they finished it, and I absolutely love this. I don't know if I will be doing this or I will just make it into a frame. I'm sorry. I am definitely going to stitch this in the upcoming year, so I could display it on the next Sinterklaas. I love it. Sinterklaas on his horse on the roof in Zwarte Piet. So that I bought. That wasn't a gift, I bought that one. We received, because of Sinterklaas, we all received a chocolate letter. I already ate a little piece. Yum yum. This is a Dutch tradition. Every year everyone is giving each other the first letter of their name. Well, they had to give it to us also as a gift. Then we received a pattern from the Handwerkboutique. Sorry if you see a little bit of a pattern. This is Sinterklaas on his horse, and this is fully kitted up. And we could start it over there, but I had something else to bring with me. But this is something I really want to stitch next year, and you know, hang it up. They had an example of what you can make of it. They had a little hanger made, which I also want to make out of it. Then oh yeah, when we entered the room, we had to you know, say who we were. We received this card, oh, sorry, which has my name on it, and also Dutchmaynia with also the cute little pattern, so people would know who we were. And we got this coaster, which I'm not going to use downstairs, but we are going to do some things in our bathroom, in our bathrooms, and when that's done, this will be on my own little makeup stand. So this will remind me every day of this lovely, beautiful day. And then we also received a thread keep with a card on it. And I'm loving this one because it's smaller than the ones I had. A lot smaller. See? So this will be easy for a little small project with just a few flosses like this. And you don't have to bring a large thread keep. Okay, and then for shopping, I did quite a bit actually. With shopping, I received a little pattern from the Handwerkboutique with a reindeer on it. I actually bought 4 things, or 4 patterns, I must say, and some flosses and fabric. I will show it all. For patterns, I bought Spirit of Christmas set 2. by Lala Studio, and I want to stitch this for our Christmas tree. Probably next year, because I'm not able to. I'm putting up the Christmas tree after I'm filming this video, so I'm not able to put this in my Christmas tree this year, I suppose. But for next year. I bought You Had Me at Flamingo by Hands On Design. I saw this stitched by Ingeborg, A Stitch Too Far, and I immediately fell in love. And I saw this at the handwerk boutique, and I had to bring this with me. It's something lovely to stitch in the spring because of the colors. Then I bought Dutchmaynia by Plum Street Samplers. And the glare, yep. And I think it's adorable. When I showed this to my husband, he said, "Really?" Yeah, really. I love the colors. The bright pink and the little sheep. Reminds me of spring. And I'm kind of, the Plum Street Samplers, I'm kind of becoming a fan. I'm checking out more of their patterns. I also bought Fox View at Casa Senina, which I haven't received yet, but I made advantage of their Black Friday sale. So yeah, I love Plum Street Samplers, so this will not be the first and surely not be the last. And then something from Madame Chantilly. It's called Celebrate Halloween. And I fell in love with those little spiders here. Isn't that cute? And yes, Debbie, I spy a stitch along. Yes, so I'm going to get this up. I want to stitch this in the next year also. So it's cute. And Debbie also said, I don't know if I will stitch Halloween. I don't know that either. Maybe I will stitch it like this. I don't know yet. I will stitch this up, and if I think, well, it adds something, I will add it. I don't know yet. I think it's cute enough just like this. I don't know yet. I will see. And yes, I have one hand, no nail polish, and one I have to do that. But so yes, that's all. Overall, this day was amazing. It was all I imagined and more. I was overactive when I came home. I was telling everything to my husband. You know, oh, this happened. Ooh. And I'm over the moon by how sweet everyone was. I've never had so many hugs in one day by all these lovely people. And there was just a warm feeling all day. We share the same interest. We share the same love for cross stitch. And it was amazing. In my, you know, my family and friends, they don't stitch except for my mother. So we sometimes stitch together, but my mother has a different tastes than I do. And being around people who also love patterns, I'm loving, and talking about it, and oh, have you seen this? And you know, just talking about cross stitch all day was just amazing. Yeah, so I don't regret going, even though I was so nervous. I am happy I did go to the stitch day. And I'm sure I made new friends. And I hope I will see them all again very soon. And so yeah, I'm going to put on my Christmas tree. Last night we celebrated Sinterklaas. For the second time, this time with family on my husband's side. And so now it's time to put up the Christmas tree. And I'm going to stitch a little bit. As promised, I will make a normal video later on. I don't know if I will be doing that today, but then it will come. It will be online later on this week, or I will shoot a video just later on this week. I don't know yet. Then I will pick a winner for my giveaway of the fairy, lavender fairy. So, but I really wanted to film about Dutchmaynia. And yeah, so I want to thank everyone who made Dutchmaynia happen. Annemiek, bij de handwerkboutique. Noorsun and Noordan. You guys are the sweetest girls ever. And also Pam and Steph, you are as fabulous as you are in your videos. And I can't wait for your update when you come back after this amazing trip. I will see you in my next normal update, where you will see my whips. There I will pick a winner for my giveaway, as I said. So yeah, I hope to see you again very soon. Bye bye. I'm back. I forgot something to show you. Next to the patterns I bought at the handwerk boutique, I also bought a few flosses I needed. And some other cute things I still wanted to show you. So I'm back with a little addition. I bought this Threadworks. At Casa Senina I bought a little piece of black fabric. I believe it was 18 count Aida. And I want to use this on the black fabric and stitch a biscorn new I received at the Borduurparadijs as a gift. And I thought this would look amazing on black fabric. So I'm going to stitch that. And I also bought a little piece of fabric, which is very washed out. Maybe if I get it out of the plastic. I'm sorry for the noise. Yeah, that's the color. I bought this, and then I saw this color, which is Verdigris by Gentle Art, and I fell in love. And I want to stitch an ink circle in this. I have one, Grecian Urn, I thought it's called. Maybe I'm stitching that one, or I will be looking around for a different one. But I love the color combination. And so I figured this would look lovely. And there's also a pattern Jantina bought, which was really cute. So maybe I'm going to stitch that later on also on this fabric. I don't know yet. But I thought I will bring this. I mean, it's something different than stitching on white. So yeah. So that's it. I'm not going back for the third time. But I didn't want to keep this from you. So thanks again, and see you in my next update. Bye bye.